weighing 180 pounds, Jarett Barton.
Barton was impressive in his debut. We'll see how he does here tonight.
And his opponent.
The Dominican boy, Jarett Diaz.
From Bronx, New York, weighing in 181 pounds, Jarett Diaz.
And if you didn't notice, Jarett Diaz out when the Rapture came out. Jarett Diaz, Chase Guy, Richard King, running buddies. Of course, currently Jarett Diaz back in his home of New York, and you see he's got that New York Police Department shirt on. Would you believe that his father finished 20 years with the NYPD? Literally August 2001. Think about that for a minute.
Wow.
To retire 1 month before September 11th, of course. This is the 20-year anniversary. We got things started before we went on the air here with a moment of silence, and Jarett just really said he wanted this match, win, lose, or draw. He wanted it to be a tribute.
Oh, wait a minute. Just like before, just like with D-Lo, last pure. Jesse is out for a victory, and he's going to start quick.
Yeah, and I asked Ethan Case what's gotten into Jesse Barton. He said going after the knee there. Great comeback here. And the double stop as well by Jarett Diaz. Though caught off guard, Diaz right back in this thing.
Oh, beautiful power slam. And Jesse just makes his way out of the ring. Now this is going to be probably the most even matchup we have tonight because there's only a 1 pound weight difference between the two. What Diaz had. See, and there you go. Sometimes the smartest thing to do is just to move out of the way.
And the smart thing to do is also not to keep the back to the opponent. Now Barton finally turning around. And the point I was going to make earlier, oh, look at Barton trying to charge in, and the counter. Wow. Caught in the head here. I asked Ethan about Jesse Barton, and he said Jesse's just changed. He's not coming to training like he used to. He's got a different edge. It's one of those, you kind of create a monster and you don't mean to situations. Jesse, wait, pin.
You see, Jesse's not staying down long. Diaz is in for one hell of a fight tonight. If this fight with Jesse tonight is anything like it was at Pure 23, oh, wow!
Yeah, the Hurricanrana there. Followed by a beautiful kick to the solar plexus. And I'll tell you, Barton, his offense just so effective, but a great counter now by Diaz.
In the ropes. Referee's going to exercise his 5 count here. Oh, let's see it. Jesse's going to use anything and everything available to him.
At the very last moment, kicking those ropes, like you said, Pierce. And this is the thing again, we saw back at Pure 23 when Jordan faced Jesse Barton, we saw just again a certain viciousness. And even though Barton did not win that match, so many folks were talking on social media about that viciousness. Less, hey, who won the match? More was Barton trying to hurt that guy. And I almost feel like that's where this is going too.
I mean, to me, the thing that gives the whole kit caboodle away is the look on Jesse Barton's face. When you look in a man's eyes and you see that intensity, you see that focus, you see danger, in my opinion, and that is exactly what Jesse Barton poses tonight against Diaz.
Diaz heading towards 3 years in the sport, trained by Kurt Hawkins, Pat Buck. Heck, he was once the World Wrestling Network Rookie of the Year in 2019. True story. He's very proud of the fact he's defeated Jason Cade. I know I mentioned that last month.
Well, yeah, that's not an easy thing to do either. And see, Jesse's got him positioned closer to the middle of the ring, so that way if Diaz is going to get to those ropes, he's going to carry the additional 180 pounds of Jesse, but he managed to escape.
And it was a heck of a debut for Diaz back at Pure 23, facing Snoop Strikes. Of course, Snoop was victorious that night. So these are two guys coming off of losses, looking, someone wants that win, someone wants to stay on the radar here in Pure. And clearly Barton's going to do whatever it takes to make that him.
Oh yeah, they both have something to prove tonight. And just look at that, just pressing.
Sternum, and then the kick too, and you know, the pin for a moment there, but that kick to the sternum, all the weight to the sternum, you crack a sternum so easily that way.
And it's one of those things like with an elbow injury, you don't realize how much you use it until you can't use it anymore. And to try and adjust to that while you're in the middle of a fight, it's got to be damn near impossible.
Diaz now with Barton.
Oh, so that's it.
Yeah, but rolling through is Diaz.
Oh, missed a kick.
Yeah, and Instead now, roll through again, and this time the kick of Barton does connect.
Diaz tried to get his hands up to deflect it, but I don't think he got much of it. And now what?
Body scissors here. Beautiful, the neck being pushed out. Somewhere there's some MMA expert screaming a name of something that probably sounds like a foreign language, but regardless, beautifully applied here by Jesse Barton.
And Jesse's got to be careful because Diaz is, yes, there you go, very close to the ropes, just the toe. The toe touched that bottom rope, and that's going to break this whole submission off.
That's the challenge with the size of the ring here at Pure. You've noticed a couple times Diaz finding himself in the ropes. These guys need to be prepared to wrestle in 16-foot, 18-foot, 20-foot rings that are different heights. And even though you may be prepared to do so, sometimes your body, you have a certain awareness. Ooh, 2 knees.
Wow.
You know, muscle memory betrays you, so to speak.
Hey, it's a matter of where you're going to find yourself with either not enough space or too much space, because wrestling rings range in size from 14 by 14 to 22 by 22. So depending on where you are, Jesse, wait a minute. We've seen him use the ring post before.
Yeah, this is ugly here. The ribs, the sternum, so many things are being damaged here, and the 5 count being applied.
And that's an iron ring post, so if anything's going to break or bend or move, it's going to be a muscle. It's going to be a bone far before it'll be that ring post.
And heard our official Mike Gogo said, hey, look, I will disqualify you. He's got every right to.
Absolutely. If you break the rules, that's how it works.
Back in the ring now, the attack continuing. Look at all of the weight on those 2 boots, again to the sternum, and again.
And not only that, but Jesse's forcing Diaz to look him in the eyes as it's happening.
In.
To it. The fight in Diaz, I have a feeling, is going to be a lot like we just seen with Snodgrass. What is it going to take?
And you saw the way that Barton just tore Diaz into the center of the ring. Very impressive there. But also very vicious. Again, there's a certain edge to this young man. He is incredibly different than when I met him at the beginning of the year.
Very much so.
Night and day.
Very methodical now. Even if he knows he has to take 7 steps forward, he's going to think very hard about those 7 steps. Just like he's thinking about that forearm he just ate.
Exchange of forearms here. There we go. Both men standing their ground.
Well, there you go. You want to throw a strike? Let's throw a strike.
Now the forearms. Diaz.
God almighty.
Beautiful European uppercut, but truly neither man has totally punched. And Pele
Wow.
connects. Great offense here from Barton.
Hey, look at Diaz. He's out on his feet. No, he's not. Oh, he caught him anyway.
Yeah, return fire himself. Both men now showing the signs of the battle they've had here. And perhaps it's Diaz who will make it to his feet first.
Both men are staggered, but both men are fighting to their feet. Referee says they're both up, ready to go.
Catching Diaz, charging into the corner. But Diaz not slowing down. The springboard kick.
Caught him, and Jesse just tumbled.
Barton is very lucky he was able to land on his...
Wait a minute, no! Don't do this! Oh my God!
Up and over goes Diaz.
I think the back of Jesse's head just hit that ramp.
Fearless with that tope, and you're absolutely right. Ramp is solid, and a placement here. Hebron Hall is an intimate venue, the kind of place that you definitely want to experience live. However, if you're one of the talent who just got...
Oh, not again. Diaz, stay in the ring. Oh, no, he caught him. He caught him. What in the... Oh, my God, a powerbomb on the floor.
Oh, this could be the end of this thing. You see the concern in the official's face.
What in the hell did I just see?
I'm good.
An incredible display of strength and really resilience here for Jesse Barton, somehow catching Jarett Diaz flying, and our official Mike Gogo says we're continuing. We're continuing.
Wow!
Jarett Diaz is somehow still in this thing, but don't forget, 10 count has begun.
Right.
Only a 10 count here in Pure, whereas we have the 20 count at PWX events. Different size building, different size ring. These guys got to keep it in mind.
And notice Jesse has not taken his eyes off of Diaz ever since he hit that floor. I think Barton believes he has this one in the bag.
And I think Barton's okay with taking the count-out victory.
Wait a minute, no!
As close
Wait a minute, what the hell?
The frog splash to the small, the back. Barton on fire here. Pinfall. And again, somehow, getting the shoulder up here. Diaz, wherewithal, impressive, but Pierce, I gotta say, Barton has been methodical. He's been targeted in all of his offense, and those eyes have not stopped.
I mean, just the fact that he wasted no time when Diaz got in the ring at that 9 count to hit that move on the ropes. He's not wasting any time. He is here to win.
Yeah, it's personification of intensity right now.
Wow!
And a heel kick with authority. Modified pedigree pinfall. No.
And look at the, yeah, Jesse is uber frustrated right now. I've powerbombed you on the floor. I've hit you with my absolute best, and it still wasn't enough. What's it going to take?
Barton.
Just trying to refocus himself,
That's what I
looks
was
like.
going to say. It's almost like a bit of self-meditation in the moment. And that kick.
Just stiff. Wait a minute.
Do-si-do, springboard.
No!
Into the stunner. Does connect, and we're not done here.
To the back of the head of Barton. Could this be it?
Yeah, Shining Wizard, pinfall.
No!
Not enough.
Wow.
But this time it's Barton the one refusing to stay down and showing it's going to take, you're going to have to throw a Mack truck at somebody like Barton, or Diaz for that matter, to keep them down.
I mean, I'm thinking of everything they've done in the ring, you would think that would be enough. But these men have gone to the floor, and it still isn't enough. But Diaz may be looking for the coup de grace here, wants to take it.
Coming to the top.
Nope.
Does not connect.
Oh!
This time it's Barton with a vicious
Kick
drop.
up. Oh, super kick.
And not slowing down.
Gonna take him up. Oh my God.
Brutal, almost a fox catcher. Pinfall. No, not enough.
What in the hell?
And I am blown away.
What?
I don't think that could have got any closer. You see Jarett Diaz perhaps just instinctively getting over to those ropes. You see the official again checking, making sure Diaz still has his faculties to continue. I'm back with the offensive.
Oh no,
and
wait
now-
a minute. He did this with D'Lo Jordan.
No!
Oh my God, you can hear it from here.
Into Curry, into the post. Believe it or not, for all intents and purposes, that is legal here. The ring can be a weapon, but who normally would do something like this?
He did the exact same thing to D'Lo Jordan trying to prove a point. And with Diaz, there's no way Diaz wants to continue.
You see the concern again on the face of the official, but no, Diaz is insisting he's here, he's still in this thing.
Wow.
And our official's saying get it going, starting the count.
Well, yeah, you got 10 seconds.
Barton back in this thing, but man, I don't think Diaz is gonna last much longer. I'm surprised Diaz is even knows where he is at this point.
Whoa!
The leg lariat,
Could that be it?
I think so.
Diaz looks out. No!
And man, it's about as close as you could get. And then some here. Diaz still in this thing.
I mean, I hate to be repetitive here, but what in the hell is it going to take?
Once again, Pure 23, both athletes have defeats. Coming in here to Pure 24 looking to make a statement. You would think a championship was on the line. The way these guys are throwing really their own well-being, all the caution to the wind.
And that's an interesting thought. If either of these two were to eventually find themselves in a title picture, what kind of fight could we expect there? Jesse's looking to finish it.
Did you hear the hush come over Hebron Hall here? Everybody's captivated on the edge of their seats, concerned to see what is Barton going to do next.
What menacing, methodical way could he think to make? Wait, no, that caught! Oh, twisted him into it!
Yeah, crossbox connects. Pinfall. Diaz wins.
Wow, what a contest!
Here is your winner, Jarett Diaz.
I made the comment that Jarett Diaz, win, lose, or draw, was just excited to have a match as a tribute to the NYPD. Of course, with the victory, you got to think it's that much more special for Diaz. Like I mentioned, the number, not just his father, but the number of friends and family they had in the area that were affected and or died, unfortunately, during 9/11. But Jesse Barton, there's a mean streak in this young man, and I don't know if I would want to accept a match with Jesse Barton if I was given the opportunity, looking to wrestle here at Pure, I would be concerned for my own well-being. And as much as Jarett Diaz can celebrate that he won this matchup, is Jesse Barton going to get the last laugh when it comes to what shape Diaz is in the future?
I tell you what. Referee stand.